안녕하세요. Riding on the Korean wave. Welcome to Thursday's edition of The Culture Wave. I'm Kwon So-ah in Seoul. Explore with us Korea's culture from all aspects and stay up to date on K-entertainment, K-heritage, K-travel, K-everything. And before you know, you'll be booking your flight to Korea. I'm joined today by my co-host Bella Kim in the studio. Hello, Bella.
Hi, Soa. And hello to everyone joining us today on the Culture Wave. I'm Bella, back again to co-host and fill you guys in with some exciting K-entertainment news, especially focused on K-pop today.
Ooh. Now, Bella, just a week ago, actually exactly a week ago, we traveled to Jeju Island on our show. Now, today, we're going to invite a guest who's traveled to all of Korea's national heritage sites.
Oh, I mean, that must have taken ages.
Right? But actually, it just took 2 months.
2 months?
So that's all I'm going to reveal for now. But Bella, you're going to reveal to us what's hot in the world of K-entertainment.
Yes.
And we're going to start off with K-Enter with a girl group that's in style.
In style, that is right. Hearts to Hearts dropped a summer hit on Wednesday with their new song, Style. Style is an up-tempo dance song with a lively rhythm where the members' bright and playful vocals harmonize to deliver a feel-good energy. While the group's debut song, The Chase, showcased the mysterious and chic sides of Hearts to Hearts, Style highlights the bright and lovely charm of the group. One of the members, Yuha, introduced the song as the perfect song for this summer season as it is filled with energetic vocals. Hearts to Hearts, who debuted on February 24th of this year, are SM Entertainment's first new girl group since aespa 5 years ago.
I'm very excited about their bright future.
Right.
And now we're going to talk about a South Korea-Japan collaboration. It's a male artist and another Japanese male artist.
That is correct. On Wednesday, artist and producer Zico released a new song, Echo Echo, in collaboration with a famous Japanese musician, M-Flow. Echo Echo is a love song about two people living in different universes, resonating through the frequency of their minds to exchange echoes with each other and fly to a world just between you and me. The lyrics that mix Korean, Japanese, and English imply a message that things can work out even with distance. The new release is part of the Love series to commemorate the 25th anniversary of M-Flow's debut. Zico participated in the overall work of this song, including writing, composing, and also concept planning as well. Meanwhile, Zico will meet with his fans at Zico Fan Meeting Convenience in Blue Square Seoul Travel Hall in Seoul from July 5th to 6th.
I still remember the collaboration between BoA and M-Flow, and I realized that was already more than 20 years ago.
Oh, really? Was it?
So time flies, and that is why we're seeing this 25th anniversary already. But lastly, we will end off with an exciting story on a boy group that's celebrating something big.
That is correct. Sorry. Super Junior will launch a world tour as they celebrate the 20th anniversary of their debut. According to the group's agency, SM Entertainment, the tour titled Super Show 10 will kick off in Seoul on August 23rd to 24th and continue in 15 cities around the globe, including Hong Kong, Jakarta, Manila, and Mexico City. And since their debut 20 years ago, the group gained global popularity with their hit songs such as Sorry and Mr. Simple. And that's not all. As Walter briefly reported last week, while the fans wait for this tour to come around in their region, the group is set to release their 12th full-length album, Super Junior 25, on July 8th.
Well, I just want to make a quick clarification. I meant the Love Bug between the collaboration with M-Flow and BoA. The Love Bug was released in 2004. So probably there may have been even more collaborations after that.
For sure,
but that was one of my favorite songs. Well, not sorry, but thank you, Bella, for today's stories. And please stick around.
Will do.
And now let's go over to our AI anchor, Ari, for other culture-related news. Ari, take it away.
Hello and welcome to your AI guide to the latest cultural updates from Korea. Here's our top story. Maestro Chung Myung-hun, set to lead Italy's prestigious opera house, Teatro alla Scala, will preview his collaboration with the La Scala Philharmonic in Korea this fall. Chung will conduct the orchestra alongside Russian pianist Nikolai Lagonsky on September 17th at the Seoul Arts Center, and at Busan Concert Hall the following day. The program features Verdi's overture La Forza del Destino, and Tchaikovsky's Symphony No. 6, Politik. Tong was recently appointed to lead La Scala starting in 2027, becoming the first Asian to hold the position. Seoul City will simultaneously open 6 outdoor swimming pools and water play areas along the Hanggang River tomorrow to help residents beat the summer heat. The swimming pools at Duksong, Yeouido, and Jamwon Hangang Parks, along with water play zones at Chamsil, Yanghwa, and Nanji Hangang Parks, will operate until August 31st. Located in the city center, these facilities attracted over 310,000 people last year, offering easy access and scenic views of the Hanggang River. How about catching a golden wave of sunflowers in a scenic and tranquil rural village in Gyeongsangnam-do Province? The Gangju Sunflower Festival has kicked off in Hamgyong County at the Gangju Village Sunflower Center, inviting visitors to radiant sunflower fields in full bloom. This year, the sunflower fields have been expanded to over 42,500 square meters, the largest scale to date. Hamgyong County hopes that the festival will offer visitors a chance to enjoy the region's scenic charm and also help boost the local economy. That's all from me. Stay tuned to the Culture Wave.
Ballerino Jeon Min-chul won the Grand Prix at the world's largest student ballet competition in the US last month. Also, world-famous choreographers are visiting Korea to collaborate, raising expectations for Korean ballet. Cha Yun-kyung reports.
Last fall, famous Korean ballet troupes performed the ballet La Bayadere with renowned dancers including ballerino Jeon Min-chul. Ticket sales last year saw a dramatic increase due to famous works and performances. The total ticket sales in the first 3 quarters of 2024 exceeded 6 billion Korean won, around $4.4 million, which is the highest in 5 years. And with this growth, world-famous ballet companies and choreographers are visiting Korea. The American Ballet Theater performed in Korea last month, showing the history of American ballet. Lady of the Camellias, which brought an award to Korean National Ballet director Kang Soo-jin in 1999, also returned to the stage at the beginning of this month. And choreographer John Neumeier has come to Korea to collaborate for this work. Living legends of Korean ballet such as Choi Tae-ji and Kim Joo-won will come out in the 15th Ballet Festival Korea, which will be held until the end of June. The Seoul Metropolitan Ballet has also collaborated with famous Swedish choreographer John Inger for this festival. Inger has visited Korea for the first time as a choreographer for this project. As Korean ballet dancers are seeing global acknowledgment, world-famous masters are also heading to Korea. Cha Yun-kyung, Arirang News.
With its roughly 5,000 years of rich history, Korea has been and is home to a wide range of cultural and natural heritage. Since 2020, the South Korean government has been promoting Korea's national heritage to Koreans and foreigners alike through the Visit Korean Heritage campaign. One of the programs within this campaign is the Korean Heritage Passport Tour, through which participants visit all 76 of Korea's national heritage sites. Now today, we meet with a person who became the first foreigner to visit all of them in the span of just 2 months. It's Kuvvet Ayse, who's joining us in the studio. Welcome, Ayse.
Hi, Ayse.
Hi, 안녕하세요.
Well, thank you very much for joining us on the program.
Thank you for having me here.
So just last week, you were acknowledged as the first foreigner to complete this tour. It's the Korean Heritage Passport Tour. So first off, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, so how do you feel about this achievement?
Actually, I feel so excited because I didn't know that so many people will be interested in this thing. So at the first start, I was like let's just do it as soon as possible. And I'm actually doing some Korean teaching online platform and maybe like showing Korean places to Turkish people. So I just wanted to show my followers like how beautiful is Korea. But later on, I fell in love with Korea. So later on, I was like, okay, no Instagram, no Facebook, no anything else. I will just enjoy this time. So I feel like so happy, excited, and it feels like unreal.
Wow. It sounds like you definitely enjoyed the tour. You've been on it for 2 months. So please tell us a little bit more about this exciting tour that you went on.
Oh, okay, for sure. So at the first start of my maybe speech, I want to actually show you this one. As you can see it looks like Korean passport, you know. So the program is Korean Culture Heritage Visit Program. And if you apply for that online, you can get this passport in 2 weeks. Or maybe if you want to get it like faster, you can go into Incheon International Airport and you can get it without waiting. So I applied it online and it came and I was like, yeah, it's so beautiful. But later on, you know, as you can see it here, it's like vanished away because I used this without a cover. So yeah, you can apply for that. And there are 10 routes and there are 70, as you said, 76 places. So you can visit there and you can take your stamp like this, as you can see here. You can stamp in, and when you are done, you apply for the, you know, that certification and they send it to you.
So probably you have lots of stamps in there because you toured through all of the national heritages, Ayse. That's wonderful. So 76 sites in just 2 months. It sounds almost impossible to me. So how did you do that? How did you plan your trip and how did you move around? Tell us more about the details.
Actually, I was like driving all way, but you know, when I went to Jeju, of course I took an airplane. So, but later on, you know, yeah, I was only driving and I didn't have any plan at the first start, but there is like a map in the passport also, so you can check which places are close. So I was just checking and I was just putting the address on Naver and I was checking how much should I drive or something. So yeah, actually it can be done earlier than 2 months, but if you want to enjoy it, I think 3 months or 4 months will be much better. If you really want to enjoy it.
Take your time and enjoy every moment of it. Oh, I see.
So sometimes if you went to different places in one day, like how many places were possible in a day? The maximum?
Maybe it can sound like crazy, but I think 12 is
Wow.
possible. Yeah,
One day?
Amazing.
Yeah, but you know, there was a place in Kimhae, near Kimhae. So 3 places were really like 5 minutes away. So it's the reason actually it's possible. So you should wake up really early and you should really drive, like not fast, but drive safely. And when you go that places, I was like, okay, I want to do it as soon as possible, but I want to enjoy also. So I gave myself like 30 minutes for each places. So I think 12 is possible, but I don't recommend you. Really, don't do that. You just enjoy.
All right.
Yes, take every site in, right? Take it in. So you've been to 76 sites. Is there any site that you particularly remember the most?
Yes, I always say this, Naksansa.
Oh.
Because I think it's like Korean Brazil, because you know there is a sculpture, like, Jesus sculpture, maybe you know that one. So there's a sculpture there at Naksansa temple, and it sees like whole sea, and you can feel like you're in another country. I say this because I never seen Naksansa promotion, so that's why Naksansa is the best. If you want to take a good picture, I think Pocheon Art Valley, I can advise that. And if you want to see like real Korean folk village, you should go to Andong Hwae Maul, Hwae village. Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting. Now, Aisha, a lot can happen in the span of 2 months. Were there also any fun episodes you remember, or maybe there were some things that you didn't expect to happen? Anything interesting?
Maybe my car was broken. Yeah. On the on the halfway of my home, I was like driven from the Kosong, which is really like maybe like really south of South Korea. So I was just driving and the car started shaking, and I was like, oh my God, no, because I have done like only 60% of my trip. So I want to go like many places like the day after and the day after of that day. So I was like, no, please. Then I drove that car for 2 hours. I was like, I was sleepy at the first stage. I was like, let's go to home. But later on, I was so worried. That's why I was like, let's go to home without dying. Yeah. So, but later on, we actually fixed the car 3 times. And we were going to another place, which is Pusoksa. Popjusa. So we were going to Popjusa. The car broken again. So yeah, that episode was not that fun, but a repairman, he repaired the car for free. So I felt really like happy because it wasn't that huge deal, but I thinking like, yeah, I will pay for like 50,000 won, but no, he didn't take anything. So I bought rice cake to him. Yeah, so there were some cute episodes like this.
It's always those little episodes that you remember along the way with traveling, right?
But I think it's quite a big episode to have, have the car broken.
Yes.
But I think what's nice about this story is that you got to kind of experience the Korean tong, which kind of means the kindness that you feel among the Korean people. So fixing the car for free, and then you giving the fixer the rice cake, as you mentioned.
Yes, that's right.
But you've been saying that we traveled. So did you travel with friends or family?
Yeah, actually, like maybe 80%. I really like percentage things. So 80% of my trip I was alone, but I traveled with my aunt in Jeju, and I traveled with my brother also. I traveled with my husband, and I've traveled with my mother-in-law also. So that's why sometimes we were shooting a program by KBS, so sometimes PD님 also came with me. So yeah, that was really strange experience for me.
So many experience with different people and different TV shows.
With the same broken car.
Well, let's move over now to something different. We're not only going to talk about Korean heritage, but you're from Turkey.
Yes.
And Turkey is also a country that's known for a deep, rich culture. So if you would like to recommend cultural heritages to Koreans who want to visit your country, what would that be?
I think the first one will be Cappadocia, because you know that hot air balloon site, and it's really, I have never seen such a thing in my life. I went there, I've been there for 3 times, but I never took that hot air balloon. It's so expensive, but yeah, that's fine, because you can just go there and you can just wake up early and you can see that hot air balloons, really like maybe, I'm not sure, but maybe hundreds of them. So you feel like it's a different world. So I advise you to go there, and you can go to, in Istanbul, maybe Blue Mosque. It's a really good one. It's something like Islamic, like not temple, but like that mosque is also beautiful. And Pamukkale also, I can say that because it's like hot water thing. I'm not sure how can I say that, but in Korean I think it's onchon. It's a hot spring. Yeah. So you can go there also. It's
Wow.
three of them I can imagine right now.
Cappadocia, that's definitely on my bucket list. Yeah,
Same
definitely
here.
want to visit there for sure, hopefully soon. So now, Ayse, we want to trace back to where it all kind of began. You majored in Korean, completed your master's degree here, and you're also active as Korean language teacher as well. So what kind of got you started, got you interested in Korea?
So many things, but you know, unsurprisingly, Hallyu,
Oh.
you know, like K-pop stars, artists. You mentioned like Sorry. Yeah, I actually liked Super Junior also, Big Bang also.
You're that
and
generation?
yeah, Girls' Generation for sure, Girls' Generation, and so many groups actually. So I like each of them, and currently also I'm listening K-pop really a lot. So I watched Korean dramas, but actually it was not my main goal to come here or study here. I just wanted to work in a Korean company in Turkey, but later on I had a chance to come here. I studied Korean language and literature in Ankara. Then here I studied international commerce in Seoul National University. I did my master degree here. So yeah, actually it was really culture itself which convinced me you should come here and live here. And I never regretted this decision, never ever.
Is it difficult for a Turkish person to learn Korean, or how was the process for you?
Actually, it's much more easier than learning English at the first stage, because people think that, you know, learning Korean is hard because Hangul itself is hard, but I don't think so, because, you know, if you have like 2 hours and if you can like concentrate, you can really learn it. You cannot memorize maybe, but you can learn it. So, and the order of the sentence, it's actually same, Korean and Turkish, it's pretty same. So it was like really easy for me in my case.
Wow.
And for my students also, I always try to convince them, it's not that hard, please, just give it a try. Yeah.
All right, Ayse, we have time for one more question. You have finished the Korean Heritage Passport Tour, but I know that is not the end of your travel in Korea. So what's up next? What's your next plan in terms of touring around the country?
Actually, I'm a little bit anxious because, you know, there was someone with me, not someone, many people with me when I'm doing this cultural heritage thing. These people were actually working like on maybe call center, I can say call center. So call center people, they help me really a lot while I'm doing this thing, stamping. Whenever I call them, they pick up really fast. When I ask a question, they answer with no hesitation or waiting. So, but my next project is actually, there are 85 cities in Korea as far as I know. So I want to visit each of them, and I want to actually like do like 4 steps, like see maybe like visiting 2 places, really maybe famous places there, and eating really famous food. And the last one is maybe visiting a cafe which is with a good view or something. So this is my goal. I will visit each cities, and I will do my best for knowing Korean better.
Wow. All cities of Korea.
Yes,
That's going to
each.
be a big plan. This time you have to manage all of the scheduling
By myself.
and without a passport where you get stamps. But maybe you could make your own stamp and
Oh,
then your own
maybe.
passport for those cities.
Yeah, maybe.
Why not?
That's a really good idea. Yeah, thank you so much. I'll do
no
that.
worries. Now, we'll be following your activities from now on
Definitely.
again. Thank you very much, Ayse, for joining us in the studio, and we wish you the best for all the travels and your life in Korea.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me.
And thank you, Bella. As always, we're going to see you back here tomorrow.
Yes, I'll see you back tomorrow.
Thank you for spending the past half an hour with us on the Culture Wave for your daily dose of K-culture issues. Please join us again tomorrow, Friday, 2 p.m. Korea time.